There's a sentence at the side of Blueface mouth that says something like straight shot, no warning. Whoa. I think somebody needs to talk about this. Have y'all seen Blueface's new face? And I say his new face because he went to prison with a different face. And he came out with his face being a new face with a whole bunch of things on it. I'm not from LA. I don't understand why you would want to tattoo. I got a picture right here in front of me. I don't understand why you would want to tattoo Telegram logo symbol on your face. Telegram. Why you would want to tattoo Walgreens logo. Walgreens logo on your face. Why you would want to tattoo Major League Baseball logo on your face. Why you would want to tattoo Yves Saint Laurent on your face. Chase Bank logo? Oh, come on. He got the Chase Bank logo like right freaking here, like right over his left eye. Chase. He got Walgreens right in the center of his forehead. He has the Yves Saint Laurent somewhere up here. He got this big old Major League Baseball under his left eye, like his whole cheek right here. He got the Washington Nationals. Yo, I'm not getting it. But it's a rundown for all the logos that are on. And I have tattoos. I'm not a person who is against tattoos. I got tattoos. I got tattoos. I got lots of them, right? I got lots of them. I'm not a person who is against tattoos. But one thing I made my mind up when I started getting tattoos, I wasn't putting no tattoo on my neck. And I wasn't putting no tattoo on my face. I want my face to stay clear. And the reason is you never know where you might end up. You never know where you might go. If you decide to switch it up some point later on in life and do some corporate shit and you have to step into a boardroom of suit and ties, the last thing you want to do is walk in there looking like a convict who just did 20 years and you were lucky you came home because you had already become a convict because you got 100 years and you were looking at never coming home. If you walk in that boardroom looking like that in front of a bunch of suit and ties, well-adjusted people, you probably won't even make it to a boardroom. That's what I'm saying. Doors will be closed on you. Opportunities will be lost. You know what I mean? And there are some people out there who say, well, fuck them opportunities then. I just didn't need them. You know, I'm going to be myself regardless. I have sons that are about to go off to college and they have dreads, right? And one of my sons cut his dreads off. The other one, he plays football too, and he's like, I'm not cutting my dreads, I'm just who I am. And even when I try to tell him like, yo, you want to look like a college student when you're in college. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to look like a hood ninja when you're in college. You're going to be around a bunch of different types of people and opportunities are going to come your way to get into certain circles and navigate your way to your success. And you don't want doors closed in your face just because of how you look and how the dreads make you look, right? And you will be judged. Now, it's up to him. I'm not telling him, cut your hair off because I said so. I'm not that type of parent. I grew up with that type of parenting where I didn't have a choice. I just couldn't grow dreads because it wasn't accepted in my household. And I had family members who had dreads. So the family members who were older who had dreads, they kind of like showed my parents and my grandparents that dread was not the way to go. Because if you had it, you were already automatically stereotyped into a certain group. I grew up in Miami, Florida, right? You were already stereotyped into a certain group. You sell weed, you sell dope, you a dope boy, you out here in the streets with the shits. You know what I mean? You carry a gun on you. You got something going on that's illegal. Even the police used to look at us that type of way. A combination of the dreads and how you dressed also. So I was never the kind of person to have my pants sagging and then dreadlocks and all that other stuff. I had to wait until I was old enough and out on my own before I did all that. And yeah, I did all that. I grew dreads. I had long dreads. All that. But I eventually still cut it off because I realized 360 full circle what my elders were saying to me. There were opportunities that presented themselves to me that I could not exploit simply because of how I was viewed, just because I had them long ass dreads that was just it. And I'm already a tall person with these long dreads. I was told by somebody one time I look very intimidating. Your eyes look wild and you look intimidating, and this is no disrespect to you, but you look like you would start some shit. And I was like hurt. I was like, wow, God made me with my eyes like this. I'm not a wild person. I've never been in trouble or nothing. And the person who told me that was like, well, I understand all that, but try to convince those people in there it's not working. So I learned my lesson. Now to see Blueface out here, Blueface is in the world of entertainment though. And his world and his occupation is completely different. Who would have thought that a day would come where this is your occupation and you make a lot of money looking like this? The only people I would say would make money looking like this a few years ago were the people who owned a tattoo shop. If you owned a tattoo shop and you were an artist, or if you were a tattoo artist that had your own clientele, or if you were somebody that ran your own business from behind the scenes where people didn't have to look at you, then you could get to some serious money with a successful business, right? I'm talking like this because I want every youngin' who is seeing this. I don't give a damn what gang you're affiliated with. I don't care. I don't really speak on gangs because I'm not in no gang and I'm not a gangster. I'm a law-abiding, tax-paying citizen. You fuck with me, I call the police. That's what I do. Or I shoot to defend myself. You understand? I keep a legal firearm on me. I do everything within the confines of the law. I'm not here trying to play no gangster. I'm just saying, if you're going to do your face like Blueface did his face, make sure your dollars and cents are sorted out already. Do not go put no damn Walgreens logo on your forehead or in the middle of, in between your two eyes, and no Chase logo on your forehead and the major baseball shit right here. There's a sentence at the side of Blueface's mouth that says something like straight shot, no warning. Whoa. That motherfucker. I don't give a damn what that means. For me, who I'm not affiliated or associated or understand any of nothing, if that shit says straight shot, no warning next to your mouth, and you did not have that before you went to prison, but you came out of prison with this straight shot, no warning shit on the side of your mouth, straight shot, no warning on the side of your mouth. I ain't gonna hold you, fam. I'm gonna be straight up for real. I honestly think that somebody forced Blueface when he was in there. This was on a dead homie shit. Like, hey, nigga, stand still. Hey, T-Dot, put that Chase shit on his forehead, man. They were like, nee, and you can't move because you're under stress and duress. You know what I mean? I think that's what it is. That's the only way that you could explain this to me, how this grown-ass brother went in with his face pretty much clear. He had tattoos there already, but, it was, you could deal with it. And then he came back out looking like this? Looking like this? No, man. Blueface has the kind of face where girls are like, oh, he's so cute. And from what I've heard, he is over 6 feet tall. So he tall, and the girls say his facial features are cute. Why the hell you fucked your face up like that? His face literally looks like he was locked in with a bunch of kindergarten kids and you gave them permanent markers and he fell asleep. And you told them, go write all over that man's face. And they just scribbled all types of shit all over his face. And now he can't get it off. Straight shot, no warning at the side of your mouth is fucking diabolical. Straight shot, no warning at the side. I don't care how you take it. That shit is wild. Straight shot, no warning at the side. Hey, okay, so all the logos on Blueface's face, right? He got tatted on his face. One person here said, Jamie Hill says, y'all, listen, they're LA prison gang tattoos, y'all. Looking into this way too much. Y'all looking into this way too much, and y'all just don't know about it. He explains it as he tries to explain it. Now, I'm telling y'all, take this with a grain of salt, because we can't confirm it, because we're not affiliated, and we don't know. Okay? He said the Walgreens is Washington Nationals, and that stands for West Side. The Chase Bank, he says, I'm not sure, but I'm assuming it's Chase and Paper. And the MLB, that is gang tats, playing ball, mean you in the game. And majors, higher ranking members. Majors is for higher ranking members. YSL, or the Yves Saint Laurent, that is more gang stuff that is tattooed on his face. And the Y's tattoo on his cheek is his hood, schoolyard crip gang tattoo. I've seen people saying he got turned out and got these two look stuff, or made to get these, that. Basically, he's saying it looks like people made him get these and he got turned out while he was in prison. They literally are tats that you can't get in a LA prison unless you're active and unless you earned them. So, it's the opposite of what people actually are assuming. He was in prison putting in work, and honestly, probably putting belt to dudes in there, and earned a bunch of those tattoos. So the only way you could get those tattoos in LA prisons is if you are actively cracking. You a gang member for sure, and you putting in work. You fully active. That's what the Major League Baseball one is for. He said it means you in the game, you a major player, higher ranking, and you putting in heavy work. I get it. I get it, but could y'all, I mean, my face though, I don't know. Janet says, that's a clone. I can't be convinced otherwise. Janet says that can't be Blueface. Ain't no way he went in and came back out with all that shit on his face. That's not him. You know, they have this thing where, superstitious thing where everybody that goes to prison came out a clone. They have this thing where they think influential entertainers, when they get in trouble and they go behind bars, that they don't come out the same person. They are cloned. And the clone that is sent out to work for the man. And the man is going to use them to influence the population in their direction, because he already has a following, right? Right. So now we got to just jimmy rig his brain and get him to, and send the clone out. I don't believe that, but that's what a lot of people believe. All right. Somebody is laughing. Tyrese says, does he even bank with Chase? Why does he have Chase on his shit? Does he even bank with Chase? Another person says, since when is the Chase Bank sign gang related? And the MLB logo? Come on, laughing, crying emojis. A paper airplane is a gang related sign? Y'all need to stop with this lying shit, please. And then another person says, are they paying him? Are any of these people that he has tatted on his face paying him? Is Chase sponsoring him? Is Major League Baseball or Walgreens got a corporate deal with Blueface? Why did he fuck his face up like that? I can't tell you, man. All I can tell you is it looks ridiculous. Okay? Now, Blueface said they asked him if he'll ever take those or consider doing some laser removement stuff and taking those off his face. Y'all remember Gucci Man? Gucci Man had that big old ice cream with the ice cream cone and the ice cream dripping off of it on his face. You see, Gucci don't have that on his face no more, right? He got it removed. For those of you from back in the day, you know, Gucci had that shit on his face. Blueface shocked his fans after showing off all his face tattoos that he acquired while he was in prison this summer, and they weren't received well at all. First of all, Blueface said that he is ready to get in the ring and fight. I don't remember what that boy name is. The fake boxer that makes a lot of money boxing. He just boxed Mike Tyson. Y'all can put his name in the comment section below. Right now I'm talking off the top and I don't remember his name. But Blueface said he ready to get in the ring with him for a couple of millions because he was surprised at how many people he knocked out. Bing, bang, bing when he was behind bars. But if y'all remember, right, Whack 100 them had Blueface taking boxing lessons, like real fucking boxing lessons for a while. So Blueface do have some hands with it. He was actually really being schooled on how to box. You think you can fight somebody until you actually fight a trained boxer. And a trained boxer knows skills that a regular person don't know. No matter how good you can squabble, a trained boxer will get in that ass. No pun intended. Long pause. Ha! So I'm still thinking about the shit at the side of his mouth. Straight shot, no warning. Oh my God. Anyways, Blueface had done a lot of controversial things in his career. This is according to Hot New Hip Hop, right? Blueface had done a lot of controversial shit in his career. And as a result, not every decision has landed him good with his fans. One of those including him getting all these damn numerous tattoos all over his face that to the regular person don't mean shit. It just looks ridiculous. We're still trying to figure out why is Walgreens logo in the middle of your forehead, and why is Chase logo on your forehead, and why is Major League Baseball under your damn eye, right? So during his nearly 2 years long prison stint in July this year, he posted a social media account, picture, video showing off all his stuff on his face. The ladies were the ones mostly having the issue with it though, arguing that it made him look less attractive. See, I told y'all, the women always been saying Blueface got a cute face, and you know what I mean, he do a lot of stupid shit, but he is so cute. That's what they always say. Hey, that's for him. I ain't looking at dude like that, but I'm saying. So now they're telling him that, yo, you don't look good no more. Like, I don't like it. It makes you look way less attractive. But at the end of the day, Blueface is free to do what he wants to do because it's his face, his body. He do what he want to do. However, since the whole, since he been out, I think people are now able to say it to his face since he's been out, as in out and about. We seen him in the club. We seen him out partying and stuff. They've been able to say it to his face. Like, yeah, you don't look attractive anymore, blah, blah. And his response is the most important girl in my life is my daughter. And he said if his daughter says she does not like those tattoos on his face, he'll get them removed. But if she doesn't have a problem with it, he'll never get them removed from his face, right? And he showed a little picture video of him and his daughter, and he asked her, "You like my tattoos? What you think about them?" And his daughter didn't answer, right? His daughter looks about, I don't know how old she is. She's small. So she kissed him on his face instead of answering with words. You know how kids are though, right? Kids are super smart. Kids are really honest because they don't really know how to lie yet unless they've been taught how to lie. So kids are super smart. So kids will be like, instead of being like, that shit is ugly, right? Kids, they're not there yet. They're super filtered and unfiltered, if you want to look at it that way. Anyways, his daughter didn't answer with words. She kissed him on his face, and he's like, yeah, so he takes it as a sign of approval that she likes it. I don't take it as a sign of approval. I take it as that little girl saying, you my daddy, and I love you regardless of whatever it is. Because that's how kids are. Kids will love a fucked up parent. Whether you're fucked up to them or you're fucked up to other people and they could see it, kids will love a fucked up parent because kids always love their parents. Always. To a fault. To a fault. There's some parents out here that kids should pack their shit and run away from. It's some parents out here that are like that. But kids always love their parents. So his daughter not saying anything about his tattoo now. I mean, your daughter haven't seen you in almost 2 years, homie. She ain't got nothing bad to say about you. That baby is probably processing, thinking if I say something, my daddy is going to disappear for another long time. Because at that age, they don't even know what 2 years is. You know what I mean? she's probably thinking, I'm not gonna say anything bad. I'm gonna just give daddy some kisses and give him some kisses. I bet you when she gets older though, she's gonna say, nah. Ask yourself this question, right? If your daughter came home with a dude, she knocks on the door, bing, 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 rings the doorbell, you know, she gets to your front door and she's like, hey dad, I'd like you to meet Terrence. This is my boyfriend Terrence, and we've been going together for like a couple of months, and I didn't want to tell you, but I feel like it's only right for him to come and meet you, cause that's how we roll, right? Here's Terrence. And you look and you see Terrence's face looking like Blueface face with a Walgreens logo in the middle of here, with a Chase banking sign on his face, with one of them Major League Baseball shit right here, with straight shot, no warning at the side of his mouth, with big old Yves Saint Laurent and all this other stuff tatted all over his face. What do you say to your daughter next? This is your 18, 19, 20-year-old daughter. What do you say to her next? Leave that in the comment section below. I'm gonna leave the video right here. I'll catch y'all on the next video. Let me put this picture back up so you can have a good look at Blueface's face. Hey, fill that comment section up and I'll respond to as many people as I can, and hit that subscribe button. Help this channel to continue to grow. I'm out. Peace.